earlier in the year, I caught up with David and Dale Garrett, having been made companions of the New Zealand Order of Merit on the New Year's Honours list for service to Christian music production. Very well deserved, as we all know. And now in celebration, they've got a bit of a worship party happening, I'll call it that. Some of their greatest friends are joining them in Auckland on the 4th of May at the Holy Trinity Cathedral in Parnell. Joining me on the program, David and Dale. Morena, good morning, my friends.
Good morning to you,
darling.
Lizzie.
Always good to see you both.
Thank you.
Hey, so tell me, when does the actual thing happen where you receive your award, the honours list celebration?
Oh,
when do you get that happening?
That's on the 2nd, Lizzie, at Government House in Auckland. One of those things I don't know if I'm looking forward to or not. I didn't even really want to get the medals, but they're telling me I have to. So anyway,
you have to suck it up.
Well, it's a ceremony, and I think we're there with a few knights and then us, or dames, knights and dames and us. That's the first ceremony they're doing in New Zealand. So that it's some hideous time like 9:30 in the morning or something when I'm trying to speak English. So, but I'll behave.
Yeah. So is that what your titles will be, dames and knights?
No, we're still companions.
Companions.
Though we believe that we're able to use the other title, but it's not something we would do, as you can imagine.
I know, but just for fun,
For fun.
So that's on the 2nd of May, that's pretty awesome. I mean, going to Government House, I've been there, not to receive what you've got, but it's just going there in itself. It's quite a wonderful place to go to. And then 2 days later, you've organised this special event. Tell us about it, David.
Okay. We really wanted to have a time of worship when we could probably play and sing a whole bunch of songs that are, generally speaking, relatively well known to people.
Yeah.
But we wanted to have a time when...
honor God.
Yeah. We wanted to have a time when we were able just to give him honor at this high place, because it's built, that room is built for the glory of God, and we want to actually display that. That's really simply what it's about. And we've got Luke Morgan, who's going to be leading it with us, and then several other people that might be involved as well. But it's not a performance at all. No. It's just a time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for us to all come and worship together, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
But I'm imagining then that the acoustics at the Holy Trinity Cathedral in Parnell will be rather lovely.
Yeah, that's what we've heard. I've personally not been and seen a large group there at all.
I don't think I have either.
No, but they all tell us that the acoustics in that room are really nice. So it'll be a nice thing to get involved with, I believe.
And they have a beautiful grand piano. So I think there's going to be some lovely sounds lifted up to God.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And some of the other people that I'm just reading the invite here, it's called I Stand in Awe, a night of worship. You've also got Bob Fitz coming, Jeff Bullock, Brent Chambers and more.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a few people, but Luke is actually the one that's leading it, and so he will pull the different people out. He's going to lead it, and I know Luke well enough because he's very much like me, quite spontaneous at what he does. Although he's looking now at a group of songs and thinking, I need to say to God now, what songs are going to be the ones that are going to be most appropriate here? And so, yeah, it's going to be a very interesting time. It's certainly not going to be too structured, which is really lovely, I think.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the sort of normal set of 4 or 6 songs and the offering and the announcements and the sermon. It's going to be worship.
Yeah, you're going to go with the flow of the Spirit, right?
We are going to go with the flow.
That's what we're going to do.
I feel excited. Do you know, I've said this to you before. I think it was your 25th Scripture and Song anniversary, right? And you had that thing called Oct 1.
Yeah,
that's right.
In Koei, didn't you?
Somewhere down there,
yeah. And I just sorry,
93. Sorry,
93. I think. Yeah.
I just remember, we were all younger.
Yes.
But the room was electric, and I remember being like, wow, this is so amazing. And then, of course, I mean, I know you've done lots of things over the years, but just in terms of things I've been to. And then was it the 50th celebration that we had a few years ago at Life Church? And that was a wonderful event, well attended by star listeners, actually. And because these people were waving at me, and I got a bit confused at first, and then I realised, they're listeners to Star. And then this is a wonderful opportunity to come together. And I mean, you guys are so humble. I think, it is about coming and honouring God, but I'm just going to say it. People do want to come and support and honour you as well. So you have to receive that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Yes, that's true. But we felt that it was a wonderful opportunity on the back of what we're being honoured for by the government, really. On the back of that, saying, okay, we accept that, but really we're only here because God led us at the beginning, told us to lead people to him.
Yes.
And tried to do that from the beginning. And so that's really our motivation for wanting to have a real time of worship. And also because the Parnell, the Holy Trinity, is it's a high place. It's a beautiful place. And we just thought, okay, it's a good place to be, but it's going to be shown in the old
St. Mary's Church, behind,
It's going to be shown there too, and
on a big screen.
They'll be able to see a screen of both the songs being sung and the interior of what's going on in the other place. It won't be quite like being there, but it'll be as near as it can be.
Well, a lot of churches do that,
yeah. So what you're saying, you've got an overflow. Because the main tickets have sold out, haven't they? But you're planning on releasing.
There's still some that we can make available in the actual building itself.
And that's what we're working on now with the people there. We put up, well, we didn't do it, but the guy that was working for us on it, he put up 1,000 tickets, and they were taken over 3 days. And so we realized, hey, this is going to be something a little more supported, I suppose I could say, than what we realized. People do want to worship God. And the other thing I wanted to do is not charge people for coming, because even though it's going to cost money to do it, which we're going to have to raise to do it, but at the same time, I suppose we just felt, okay, I don't want to charge people to come and just worship God. I'd rather them to be able to come, but we're going to take some offerings as well to give people an opportunity if they want to give. That's
just a koha, to try and cover the expenses. Everything costs, I guess. No,
I hear you.
When we're talking about us receiving the honor and just going with it, I have to say that I always think of that verse. For from him and through him and to him are all things. To God be the glory. And, we didn't really do it, Lizzie. We just obeyed the voice of God. And God graced us to do the thing we did. So,
but you did co-partner with him.
Yes.
Exactly.
We did.
And that's all anyone needs to do.
We just had a little bit of faith. That's
And it only, a mustard seed, and look what happened.
There you go. Anyone can do it.
So for people listening, I know we've said that some tickets have gone, but some are going to be more available in time. Keep an eye on the website, because that's where you can get the link. scriptureandsong.org, Auckland on the 4th of May. That's Star Wars. May the 4th be with
everybody's telling us may the 4th be with you.
scriptureandsong.org. David and Dale, I'll see you then, and great to catch up with you today.
You too, darling.
Lizzie. Lovely to talk.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to click on like, subscribe, and notifications. See you next time.